my hand, midnight buzz, leveling up with the crew just because. Outside chaos breaks, we ain't scared. Pixel warriors here, no fight is spared. Headphones blaring in an epic quest, dodging bullets, aiming for the best. Reality fades, we're lost in the game. Chaos in the streets, but here it's fame. Midnight madness conquers the night, gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care. Every click and clack, we're in the zone. Strategies like kings on a throne. Outside world can't crumble and fall. In this digital realm we stand tall. Shots fired outside our door, we keep on playing, always wanting more. Virtual battles, intense and tight, while the real world fights through the night. Midnight madness conquers the night, gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care. Every click and clack, we're in the zone. Strategies like kings on a throne. Outside world can crumble and fall. In this digital realm we stand tall. Shots fired outside our door. We keep on playing, always wanting more. Virtual battles, intense and tight, while the real world fights through the night. Midnight madness conquers the night, gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care. Midnight madness conquers the night, gaming with the fellas till morning light. Out the window, sirens blare, but in this world we don't care.
What up, everybody? How you doing tonight, man? It's your boy, DaGraydest. Here we are. In the saddle again, my friend, right here from the doggy den. And there's no turning back now, because we are checking in for the nighttime stream of June 2nd, 2025. Welcome all. And come on in, have a seat. Get yourself a cold beverage and a nice little snack, little bag of popcorn or a candy bar, and sit down to enjoy the show. And here we go. All right. Now, can you see that the daily challenges have already been completed for today? That's because we did a daytime stream and you missed it. You were not here for that. So don't forget, we'll still be doing this. We'll still be doing this in the daytime. All right. So, let's go to text. Player details. Hey.
Hey, Gray.
Oh, what up, buddy?
I'm telling you right now, and I apologize for yesterday, but in all seriousness, I apologize for yesterday because it wasn't fair to you. It wasn't. I know it wasn't fair to you because you didn't get on here to hear that, and you were streaming. And I apologize to your streamers if you were streaming now. This wasn't something you got on here to listen to, but I just wanted to apologize personally from me. That way,
I accept your apology, my friend.
I
It's all good.
appreciate it, and I hope you forgive me.
Absolutely.
So
I don't mind stuff like that occasionally. I mean, it's not that I mind it. It's that guy was so out of his mind.
So
That-
I was telling Widow, and I forgot the middle. I forgot the middle part. Could you explain to Widow what happened?
Basically, we were playing like everything was normal.
And
Normal Monday.
I asked, yeah,
And
I said, hey, did you and Bunny have a conversation? Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
yeah.
didn't mean to cut you off.
Me and Britt went to the bathroom and came back, and we sat down. And at first, we didn't know anything was going on, because they weren't like arguing yet or anything. They were just talking. We were just playing, and then all of a sudden, like, I don't even know the guy's name. I can't remember the guy's name anymore. But
Mert.
yeah, Mert. I don't know. He started talking like he was drunk at a bar and you stepped on his shoes or something.
Yeah. He literally did a 360. He went from like, oh, so you want to get, yeah. I told him, Bunny, I was like, dude, why you get so defensive? All I did was ask you. I was like, hey, man, did
He
you
was
and Bunny
calling
have a
him
conversation? He was like, yeah.
calling him a coward. And I mean, he popped off like,
and this and this and
I'm
that.
gonna come to you like a man, and try
put
to
a bullet in you and all this and that.
yeah. I was talking, but only reason I spoke up is because of his total hypocrisy of what he was saying.
Yeah.
Like, I
Well,
wasn't
see,
really offended about my
that's-
stream as much as I was like, he was talking about trying to bring other people up and trying to be respectful and trying to do this like a man,
And then
and then was acting
then
like a
talking-
child, like an
That was like
emotionally
Widow-
out of control
Widow-
child.
yeah.
Okay,
Like
okay.
Widow, when
So,
hold
so
on.
Gray,
Yeah.
how old are you?
38.
This man is older than you.
Yeah.
He's like
Ah.
50, 40, or 60.
He's
Yeah.
50, he's 54.
Well, I mean, I lost respect for him when he was trying to throw his subscriber count in everybody's face, and
Yeah,
I mean,
he
it
went
was going
on
off, but-
Gray, and I was like, look, dude, this ain't. And I told Gray, and I said, look, no offense to you, I said, look, Mark, I don't care if Britt's here, I don't care if Gray's here, but let me tell you something. This is between you and me. Leave them out of it. If you don't like it, you can leave. It's that simple. You can leave, and you can send me an invite to another party. We can keep this going. I got all night. I got till 7 in the morning. Let's go, son. And I told Britt the same thing because he tried to pop off on Britt because Britt made a comment. He was like, well, you also do this too, Mert. And then Mert jumped on Britt, and then that's when Gray stepped in and talking about how many subscribers. Yeah, but I'm just trying to get y'all the big money, all because the comment from Rex about hope you the Clizzy, and Gray's over there talking. I'm up, and so Bunny joins in halfway, and I'll let you tell the rest, Gray. Sorry for interrupting.
No, it was
Britt's
just,
going to come in here and tell you too, Widow. She's going to.
It was just
her side
ridiculous,
as
man.
well.
it was just ridiculous, bro.
Like,
I wasn't
do you
even really
remember
trying to.
everything that happened, because I can't even remember the middle part.
The middle part was just, at first he asked you, or you asked him if he had talked to Bunny, and then he basically confronted you, like he was trying to confront you about something. Like, he said it all
Yeah.
super super defensive and like
Yeah, and that's what I
accusatory.
said. I said, why
That
you getting so defensive?
he basically said you didn't have the balls to talk to him face to face, and
And that's when I made this comment, and I told. Go ahead, Gray. I
why
didn't
were
mean to
you
cut you off.
talking you were talking shit behind his back, all because of what he said in the chat or whatever. But and then he started talking about why do you leave games when we're trying
Without
to get
telling
a crew
nobody.
together. Yeah. And it's like he just took this super non-issue topic and turned
And
it
turn
into like,
the majorest issue.
and was like trying to get people to meet him in real life and fight and put money on it. And it's like, dude, come on.
Yeah, at his high school.
And then
It got to the.
all I spoke up,
Britt, that's
all I
why
spoke
you
up,
haven't-
all I said to the guy was, dude, you're talking all this while you're doing 10 times worse than he did on someone else's stream. And I've been asking you for 10 minutes to stop. Like, stop with the threatening violence and cussing and stuff. Like, you're
Right,
being a
how many times
hypocrite.
did I cuss?
Just normal words. Just normal. I don't
And
give a
even
shit.
then, how many times?
Very minimal. It was minimal.
Di-
I mean, you
We
definitely were keeping him stirred up, but but you weren't being like what's the word? You weren't being aggressive, like hyper aggressive, like he
Yeah.
was. Like he
I
was just
wanted everything.
outright. He was outright trying to offend people. Like he was
Yeah,
trying to
so-
hurt you or something. Like he was trying to hurt your feelings,
At one
and
point, I started laughing.
then Britt kicked him out of the chat like 2 or 3 times.
And then he kept joining, and then Bunny joined in halfway in between and tried to be a ref. And now, so Gray, when you left last night, me and Bunny talked, and I told him the first part. Well, he said, "This is what we're going to do." I said, "Whoa, what's going on?" He said, "If it's okay with you." I said, "Okay, that sounds a lot better." I'm gonna talk to Mert, and if he won't, I'm gonna see if he's willing to apologize, and both of y'all talk it out. But this is going to get settled. And I'm thinking to myself, is he either asking me or he's trying to make me apologize to the guy that just cussed me out? Like literally, when y'all left, it was me and Bunny. He was like, "Well, I'm gonna talk to. It's gonna happen." And I said, "Well, look, dude. I mean, I don't mind apologizing. I mean, I ain't got nothing to apologize for, but I'll say I'm sorry for something. I am sorry that I brought you. I am sorry that Bunny, Gray, and Britt, y'all had to endure this because this ain't what y'all want to hear when y'all are on every night. This is this is not what.
I mean, we all got along.
So
we all got along for like a whole lobby before that.
And
then just out of nowhere.
I said, this is literally how high my voice got. At one time, he said, "Man, I'm sitting next to my bitch. You over there getting jerked off by your mama." Now, I did get kind of shaky on that one. So I was like, you know what? You want to be man to man? Let's talk man to man. And all I can hear in the background is Britt like, whoa, guys. And then I hear Gray, and it's like, God, dude, calm down, dude. You threatening effing this, and then he kept on bringing up Auntie and the whole Auntie thing. So he said Auntie's name like 4 or 5 times. He wouldn't get off that. I said, look, dude, we done passed that Auntie subject. You going left? I'm going straight down the middle. You going left or right? He said, you don't even know which way is left or right. I said, do you? And I'm staying on a straight path. We don't pass the anti-subject. We were talking about the glizzy and being a butthole, and then he was like, "Well, I'm still." He said,
I could tell he was a bit older. The reason I say that, the reason I say that is, glizzies and buttholes is not something that you're gonna get in trouble for in chat at all. The word butthole is not. It's not a problem. glizzies just means hot dogs. Like that's just a slang term.
Well,
I'm I'm young enough to know that. Like I'm a bit older, but I'm still young enough to know what the fuck a glizzy is, and it's meant to be. The glizzy is like a penis. Yes, sure, but that's why people use those words.
Glizzy, I was thinking in New York.
Yeah.
Hot dogs. That's what I was thinking.
Well, that's why.
But
That's
he
what
was
it's about. Is kids in New York call them glizzies. It's basically
Yeah, exactly.
kids in New York won't eat hot dogs because they look like you're eating a. Yeah. So
Well,
if you
they don't know what their food is, so.
wait,
They don't know
so
what their food is.
if you eat a hot dog in New York, teenage boys will laugh at you and say, "Look, he's got a glizzy in his mouth."
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Yeah, but it's like
That's why you got to bite it like a watermelon.
yeah, you got to eat it sideways like a taco. But nah,
Widow, when
I think
tell you this dude flipped
I think he was more on some homophobic stuff. Like he was worried about it being a sexual thing or something. Because he was more than just
I guess
upset. He was more than upset about it
guess
being words. Like he was
that's
like
because I didn't
offended
mention-
about
I
it.
called him a gay southerner. I called him a
Okay.
gay southerner.
Makes sense
His
then.
widow said, you know, he kind of sounds like a gay southerner if you think about it. And I said, you're
Well,
right.
I feel like whenever the glizzy got brought up, he was starting to feel a little bit at home at that point, and that kind of hit him a little bit different.
That's what, yeah, he was like, oh, wait, I can't really get out the closet now. So let me get a little bit louder and mean. And that's when he brought in, he was like, he didn't even say his wife. He didn't say his woman. He didn't
My
say pregnant.
bitch.
He said, my pregnant bitch is right here next to me. You over there in the bed with your mama getting jacked off by. I was like,
Yeah, he said-
boy, you want to go? You want to go?
He called it, I got a fine ass bitch right next to me.
And
Yeah, I
Yeah, he
can honestly
kept-
sit back and see this
he kept on that
motherfucker
topic,
being
too.
About 450 pounds. And
He stayed
probably
on that
happens to be a
topic.
Fat nasty bitch.
He stayed on
He
top of that
wouldn't
topic too
stop
for about
about it.
a minute. Like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
That topic and the topic about anti, and then Bunny joined, and Bunny even told him, he was like, look, dude. Mark asked Bunny, he was like, what? How did this start? And Bunny told him 4 times, this started because of hot dog and a glizzy. And finally, I said, after Bunny, he said, dude, if you shut your mouth and listen, he was like, will you shut the fuck get? And I was like, okay, cool. But if you turn your hearing aid up, you'll listen. So
But yeah, I ended my stream.
Bundy's done said it 14.5.
I ended
And
my
I
stream
apologize for
basically.
that, Gray. I really do.
Well, no. I ended my stream basically just till I only had like 4 or 5 people watching at the time, but I just said
well,
like,
you know, they had some popcorn.
I basically just told them like that's proof positive of what I say every night when I end my stream, which is like the community I'm trying to build is all about non-toxic relationships.
Environment. Yeah.
Yeah, like don't let toxic people bring you down, man. You can't get upset about it because they're idiots. And it was like
I was your sponsor child.
it was like watching an idiot in the wild. Like it was like being able to watch. These are the people I'm talking about, guys. Like, don't let these people get to you because this guy is an
Bunny
idiot.
was over there.
I'll be cool with that guy. Like, I never talk to that guy again. I won't be upset about it.
And I told Gray, and I told Gray. He said, "Oh, well now you got an audience." I said, "No. I got witnesses, son. That's what I got, and I don't care if they're here. I forgot they were even here until they said something. It's you and me, son." And
We were only speaking up because we were fighting real teams, and
yeah,
we couldn't hear anything because dude was like screaming.
And Bunny, and how high did my voice go, Gray?
Not too, about like normal, man. Honestly,
Yeah. And then Bunny
if anything,
joined, he joined in halfway.
I had trouble hearing you most of the time because dude was yelling so loud.
Well, then at one point, well, apparently not, because at one point he said, "You gonna let me talk? You gonna let me talk?" I said, "Dude, you've been talking for 24 minutes. Why don't you shut up and let somebody else talk, son?" My God. Every time you get in the party, you talk.
I was thrown off. I thought y'all were playing at first because the first match we had was totally like chill.
So, great. I'm gonna tell you some befores and afters. And Britt's almost done with her mini downloads. She should be joining soon. So, the anti-ordeal. So, there's a guy named Will. He's a black guy. He is younger. He's probably in middle school, high school.
Yeah.
Anti has accused me of being racist. But he told, and I found out from Will, because Anti was in the party and Will was in the party. So I said, "Hey Will, what's going on?" He said Anti is basically saying, Anti told Merck that I used to whip black people, and my father used to whip black people. And then he turned around and said, I said, "Well, that's not true," because he went and told Merck that.
That's stupid.
And so the second thing was that he said, I said, "You're going to go tell Merck the truth." He said, "Well, I'll tell him that you didn't really do it. You just said you did." I said, "No, you're going to go tell him the truth, son, or else you won't have no Xbox account." That's literally what I said. So Merck was playing with his friends, and it was me, Will, Haley, and Anti. And Anti didn't, and so Will, Fritz on. So Will come, and I said, "Will, you black, right?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "Have you ever heard anything racist come out of my mouth?" He said, "No." I said, how'd you hear about the Anti and Anti's in the party and Will was in the party?" I said, "Will, how'd you hear, who told you that I whip black people?" He said, "Anti." I said, why would Anti say that?" He said, "I don't know. He thought it'd be funny. So he went and told Merck that I whip black people." And so I went back and I got in Merck's chat, and then Anti joined right after me along with two other, Will and them. And one of the kids was just panicking. Well,
what up,
Merck's
Britt?
upset because apparently, what's up, Brent? So, y'all ready?
Yeah.
So basically, Britt, is your mic working, or do we need to go to the app? I can hear you. Do I need to back you out, Gray, to go turn on your Xbox app?
Nah, okay. It's on my PC.
So I'll send you an invite.
I don't need no invite. I don't need no invite. But yeah, it just kind of gave me the ick when dude was talking about.
It got.
When dude was talking about.
Bad. That's a,
when dude was talking about his subscribers and trying to like talk to me about like how many you got, like blah blah blah. I'm like, it just gave me the ick. Like, I don't like this guy anymore. He's
Gray.
Very.
I
Yes.
don't mean to cut you off, but switch over to game chat or part chat.
Yep. I should be in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna send one over.
But it just gave me the ick, man. Like it was very what's the word I'm looking for, man? It was very conceited. Yeah, it was very gross, but it was like,
Yeah.
you legit think you're better than people?
Yeah.
And then when he heard me say that I had more subscribers than he did, he just shut up. But it's just like, dude, age isn't a restriction on streaming. Like, dude, stream until you can't do it no more. But don't ever think that a number of subscribers makes you a better person than somebody else. That's ridiculous. Anyways, where are we gonna drop?
Oh, but yeah, the whole thing. And so, according to Bonnie, Bonnie thinks this Mert's anger has been building up over time. One, because when I left, that's what Bonnie, I said, when I left though, I was like, well, I want to do it. I said, you don't know, after this game, I'm gonna go run. Yeah. That was work. So, I've been over here for a little while. I have me kicked out of the main group so I don't get good loadout. Which is I was like, oh, well now we're gonna catch up. But it was the whole ordeal with Nancy. So I quit playing with Nancy because Nancy was doing stupid stuff, but I met Nancy from Will and I've been invited to do it. And I told Will, I said, hey man, how did I meet Nancy? He said, through Nancy. Okay. What I thought was funny was at the beginning, he was so Widow Bray, I don't know if you know this. Britt was playing with Merg on Discord, and she told Bunny that, not Bunny, she told Merg that her mic wasn't working.
Yeah.
And Merg just said, it's cool, and then went back into game chat, which basically ignored Britt. So Britt was like basically either in the game chat muted or either in the party by herself. So
Yeah.
He like intentionally was trying not to talk to Britt. And
That's weird.
And then I joined, and then the only time he muted his mic. So I'd sit there and be talking to Britt, and all of a sudden he unmuted his mic, tried to chip in. Well then, when Britt was sitting there calling him, he muted his mic. You could hear him mute his mic. Go beep beep. And we asked him. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm just muting my mic. That's all." And so me and Britt were. That was when you joined, and
That's weird.
And it got to the, so you joined, and he's over there. What I thought was really funny is me, you, and Britt are over there having a conversation while Mert's trying to say, I know how you feel. You ever see that? And then we just ignore him, even though we could hear him talking. He's over there trying to fix his mic to see if we can hear him or not. But see, he was already upset before, and then I asked you, hey, you got your acting spot cap on. You said yeah, and I told Brett, I said go over to game chat and I'll invite you. That way we can play with the squad. Well, we go in. So early, a couple days before, Bonnie did the same thing, and I made a comment. I was like, he'll figure it out. We'll be fine. And we were joking. When Britt said the same thing about Merv, and you could hear in his voice, he said, yeah, I'm in the party. So, and you could hear he was already upset. So it wasn't just something that was moving up to. Well, but what's weird is, like, when y'all left, after the whole ordeal, whatever, I let Britt tell her side.
Come on.
I'm not gonna be perfect. Try to be a daddy if you don't got one.
It's just bots, and I got taken out by just bots.
I gotta go back and get a son. So when we left Bunny, me and Bunny, so I told Bunny the before what happened. And this is what his conclusion was. He said, y'all two just need to get in the party, either hash it out so we can get back to playing. And I was like, that's what happened. I was like, he was saying it's going to happen. I don't know what happened.
You know what I would do? Honestly, I would just forget about it and treat him the way that you would treat something like that. And I'm not trying to be like cocky or like say that he doesn't matter. I'm saying like that guy that Merc, right?
Well, he's got me blocked and everything, so I ain't worried about it.
Well, people just need to treat him the way that he should be treated. Just like fucking ignore him and stop playing with him.
Yeah. Well, see, that's
And when
what
it
and that's what
when
he got mad about.
when he runs out of fucking friends to play with online, he's gonna go, well, either everybody else is crazy or I'm doing something wrong.
Well, see, that's what I told him. I said, and that's when he left, I said, Britt, am I the problem? Bunny, am I the problem? Because if I'm the problem, I will leave. I will leave. If that's what, if I'm causing all this, I will go. I ain't afraid
I still
to
play
tell
with
y'all.
you, Zach.
I feel so special.
I will say last night, for like the first maybe 2 minutes, it was giving me a laugh because I was like, oh wow, but then when I got really heated, I was like, this is just ridiculous.
All I hear is Britt in the background. It's like, guys, come on, guys.
Okay,
At first she was
I
like,
tried.
fight. She was
And
like,
now
oh,
she's
wait,
like-
no fight, no
Wait.
fight.
And I
Like, they
told
couldn't get off the gas pedal, like, or at least he couldn't.
and I told him, I said, and Britt said something, and then Merc mouthed off to Britt. I said, look, no. And then Gray stepped in, and I said, look, this between you and me. I know Britt's here. That's okay, cool. She's a friend, but at this moment, this is between you and me. Just like I know Grace here. I'm not worried about them. They grown folks. They can take care of themselves. But right now, this is between you and me. And if you mouth off to him, then I'm gonna mouth off to you because you mouthing off to him. Because this ain't got nothing to do with him or her. This between you and me, Murray. And then he was like, oh, well, since you got in the party, you wanted to talk big on back. I said, have I even raised my voice? Seriously. I'm over here dying laughing, and then Buddy joins, and I laugh even harder. Because he's over here, he's like, ref, timeout. Murray, you...
We tried.
Well, so y'all left, and Merc got kicked about 14,000 times and still ripped on the back. So Bunny made it seem like basically either we were going to have to he said we're going to Merc's going to eventually send me an invite, and I'm going to ask him tomorrow, hey, do you and Zach want to talk it out? And if he says no, then no. And if he says yeah, then it'll be you, me, and Merc. I was like, whose side you on, man? But I mean, I could care less about the side. But I was like, are you trying to stop this? Or are you trying to make him dead? Or me dead? What's your goal here? And that's what I'm thinking in my mind. And I'm thinking, Buddy, I don't think that's gonna work. I said, you can I'm sorry. I mean, I'll tell him I'm sorry that you really hate your life to the point where you gotta get mad because I asked if you had a conversation with someone. But that's about it. And I did say, I said, you know what? You're right. I was wrong. Sometimes I do leave the match. Because if I see one of the teammates, like say if Gray's playing by himself and there's 2 people in here or 3 people or almost full squad, I'm gonna go play with that one person that day. That way they ain't by themselves.
I think he was referring to because at least twice he left joined in on me because at the time I didn't have any.
Yeah, I know.
And
Yeah,
half the time when he did that, it's because you would be playing And you were playing with him, but y'all would be in a party, and then Anti would join in on the party. He wasn't on the game, but he was in the party just rambling on stupid shit. And so you're like, yeah, I'll go play with Brett and get out of this party. You get all pissed off about it.
But yeah, and what I thought was funny was the fact that I don't even like him. And then all of a sudden it flipped around and was like, well, he ain't got no dad, man. So you just gonna be mean to people because he ain't got no dad? What? I'm not his daddy. You ain't his daddy.
Yeah,
I understand if you want to help him with loadouts and stuff like that, but you're over here trying to guide him through life. This ain't Make-A-Wish, kid. And he's not homeless because he can afford an Xbox. He tells his mother what to do. And that's what Bunny said last night too. He was like, well, clearly he's not poor because he's got money. And I said, Bunny, you just heard the end of it. You didn't hear the first part and all this. And then he got really heated. He got mad. He got like serious. He was like, yeah, North Carolina, South Carolina, you meet me anywhere, I'll show up with my gun and everything.
Put money on that.
I've been fighting my whole life. Put money on it. Put money. I said, here we go with the money again. Lord, he probably got $2 bills ready for us. Come on now. and I told Bunny, I said, Bunny, I wouldn't have said anything if he stopped. But once he went from the part about, I think I said, well, I can't help you sound like a gay southerner over there. He said, man, I got a whole bitch right here next to me. You over there in the bed with your jacket and your mama telling you. I wouldn't have said anything if that didn't come out of his mouth. But and even still, I didn't hear that loud.
Okay, let's just see. Well, no, I gotta tell you the best part of the whole conversation last night, though. Or the funniest part.
I am reloading.
Ready? The best part is once it starts getting super heated, like Merc's yelling, it's just not calming down. You hear me and Gray trying to, like, well, Gray's like, hey, like, you know, we're getting kind of loud here, trying to play. The whole time I'm like, Gray, I got you, don't come in. Like, I wasn't gonna try to yell at Gray, like, call him off, so, like, trying to just play the game and pretend we don't fucking hear anything.
Because
it was funny.
Because they were at the, I get a text and this bridge is like, I'm over here dying, like, you know. And then Bunny joins and Bunny's trying to be a referee and I'm over here and everybody's all serious. Bunny's like, look, man,
We're in the middle of the game though, this whole time, like,
the
we're
whole
in a
time,
heated game the whole time.
I got 25 kills in this one game, son. I'm over here slaying, son. And I'm just over here, I'm just and he's going off and I go right back off at him. He goes off again, I go right back off at him. And like Gray said, I was egging it on, but I was doing it calmly in a normal voice where it didn't seem like I was egging them on. But and I
poor Gray just trying to play.
I told Bunny, I said, look, Bunny, I wouldn't have said anything. All I did was ask, did you have a conversation with him? And then he said, yeah, I know people been telling you. I wanted them to tell you. I said, well, you know, your wife. Like, what's going on? You're not making sense. You're going left or right. I'm going straight. He kept on bringing up the anti-subject 5 or 6 times. And I'm like, we're way past that. We're talking about the glizzy and the butthole ordeal.
Shit,
and then Bunny, and once Bunny started talking, I'm over here. I had to mute my microphone, guys. I'm over here dying laughing. I'm dying because Bunny sounds just like a whole referee. He's like, look, y'all guys sound like a married couple. Get married, kids, married, do something. And Mert's still going off. He's gone. And I'm over here, I'm over here dying. And I'm trying to be serious, but I can't help it. Because we're fighting over something stupid. Well,
But
I was over
I
here.
mean,
Me and Britt were over fighting 2 squads of real people.
exactly.
I'm over here stressing over the game and I can't hear shit.
And then
And that was
Bunny,
the worst part. We had fucking
Bunny,
footsteps, nothing.
Bunny thought he, I guess Bunny thought he was in the Big Brother program trying to get his little brother together. He's over there. He's like, look, man. Sometimes just because you know everything don't mean everyone's 18. I mean, you ain't got to tell us what to do. And even Bunny started going off Murray, and I'm like, but then,
Then we need to get some snipers and go hold prison ASAP.
alright, let's hit it. So Bunny's like, God, I love Bunny. Bunny's over there. He's like, Mert's like, well, how did this start? Like, how did this start? Like, you went from denial to depression to anger. You went through the whole menopause set, son. Like, you sounded like you were on your period. And yeah, I told Bunny, I said, you're right. I do lead the party. I do. And I told him why. I said, do you know how awkward it is to play with Mert by yourself? He was like, I know.
Okay, let me put your
Fucking game, dude.
There's 2 cars. Maybe that one. So. Yeah.
I tried to jump over that motherfucker. It's just bots near me.
I can't figure out where they're shooting me from.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Got one.
Closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
I got you, Gray.
I don't know why I thought I was gonna jump over it like an idiot.
Supply crates are restocked. Advise you to
So,
load up now.
so Bunny's over here still trying to calm Mert down, and I don't know quiet at this point. And Mert made a comment. He's like, "How did this all start?" And Bunny done told him 4 or 5 times. I was like, "You find out." No, and that's when he went back home again.
There's a self-revive on the ground over there.
And like I told Britt, I said I didn't know it was going to be that big of an explosion because like Widow, like when it was you and me and Bunny, we had an altercation because he thought we were mad at him.
There's a gas mask.
Talked it out. Yeah. Like literally, he said, "No, we're not mad at him.
We just ain't gonna deal with fucking Mert's bullshit.
Yeah." And I told Mark, I said, "Look, dude, every time somebody plays with you, it's either your way or no way. And if you don't like what we do, you always whine about it. So that's why I keep leaving. That's why there's numerous reasons." And then I made another comment, same comment. I said, if I'm the problem, I will leave. And then Bunny was like, "You're the only one, Mark, that got mad about the whole of the movie. We joined." He said, "Because it was weird, but why do I have to leave the party?" I said, "Because you're the only one that weren't happy." Then he cussed me out again. Then Britt said, "You know what, I just and then he joined back again. I said, "Let me get this right." I forgot after that part.
And then I kicked him again.
Yeah, that's right. Then she kicked him again. And then he went off again.
There's people here for sure.
Yeah.
I try to go up.
There's a whole squad. Widow, just keep running. And then he's going like 4 right now.
Short version. all over it.
It was. It sounded like a drop
Enemy
back.
soldier incoming. Squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone. No more fighting in the gulag.
And then that's when I was like, look, I apologize to Gray.
10 remain.
Because Gray was streaming this whole time.
Squad mate has been
And
cleared
old
for
boy is
redeployment.
throwing F-bombs and like, I'll meet you in my high school parking lot. I was like, high school parking lot? Why are you still
Calling in UAV.
Aren't you like a senior citizen? Don't you get discounts now?
Enemy UAV overhead.
And that set him off again. But yeah, so today, I guess Bonnie was supposed to call her
Made it to the top 5.
at sometime at 6 o'clock this afternoon, and I told him, I said, I got an A plus X. You send me a message, you call me, do whatever. I'll join. We'll hash it out again. And I told him, I said, if it happens the same, if he goes the same way, it's going to be the same way. And he said, if he gets crazy, just leave the party, and that'll be that. Which I don't know. I don't understand Bunny's logic, but if it makes y'all happy, I mean, I'll go through it again. It don't bother me.
Why are you such a fitness? That's stupid.
Well, that, I mean, yeah.
Well, whenever you got a fucking narcissist that we fucking play with, I mean, there's no talking to a fucking narcissist at all.
No.
They're always
It's
right,
like-
and you're always right.
Like, even he got on Widow a couple times. Like, when it was just me murking Widow, he said, man, why you going in there? Come on, man.
I go off and do my own fucking thing. I die, I mean, y'all ain't gotta buy me back.
There's a whole team right here. It was something Bunny thinks is a misunderstanding. Bunny keeps on thinking it's about the anti-situation. That's what put Merc over the edge.
Trying to take on this whole team. Hold on.
Just like last night.
You're in the last 2. Now finish this.
But I know for future reference, ready for it?
Primary objective complete.
Let's go.
Widow.
Yeah.
I know for future reference, anybody ever had a conversation with Bunny.
Brett for the dub.
Nice one, Britt. What was that? The A's?
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
Oh, yeah, thanks, my phone felt the A's. No. And like I told Bunny, I said, look, man, I know I can get aggravated. He said, I've never been aggravated with you one time. But I mean, I know I can talk a lot about that. Like literally, I got sentimental. I said, if I have a problem, yeah, I'll go. And he said, I highly doubt you're the problem. I said, and I'm not saying I'm choosing sides or anything. I mean, it was a 1v1. So, I mean, it was, I didn't mean for it to get that out of hand. It just got that out of hand.
Well, it's all done and over with now.
It is. So let's get into some Nazis.
Let's kill some Nazis. Or what did that guy say? We're in the business of killing Nazis, and business is good.
That's right.
Business is booming.
The indigenous, is it indigenous bastard?
Yeah, the Insidious.
Yeah. But like, I mean, if it's a conversation between me and somebody, and they try to go on with somebody else, I'ma still step in. What I really thought was funny. It probably wasn't funny to y'all, because y'all didn't want to say it, but I could hear Merv going, look out, look out, look out, look out. And Grace to my left, like, where is he? I can't hear him.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch
I
out,
can't
guys.
hear him. And I'm like, they're over there. And then, so like literally from my ADC, I'm like, they're over there. Now look at here. Let me tell you something. Oh, they're right there. Now look at you. It was just, I'd never laughed so hard in my life. It was one of them that shouldn't have been an argument that blew up into a disaster. But like Gray said, it's done and over with. Along with my loadout. And I won't be able to get it free now.
What are you talking about? I'm the one who's posting those. And
I
he
know.
posted them from the same place I did.
I know, and I said, well, yeah. Well, that's where I got mine.
It's just called community that I was posting.
Oh, okay, so that's where it was.
Yeah, everyone just uses community and all those accounts and post it. That's where it's from.
Enemy soldier incoming.
We going to name our old Discord name, Indigenous Bastards. But, are you streaming right now?
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, in that case, let me start mine. I meant to start mine. Oh, wait, God, oh, God, are we in game? Oh, we're in game,
Your squad mate is being
But,
traced.
hey, I figured Bunny would have sent me a text. Supposedly that was supposed to happen today, the whole apologetic thing, but the two things that happened, Merc ain't talked to him, and Bunny's been on because I kept checking my Xbox app. What was the message y'all got?
Fucking camping ass dudes this early in the game. Yeah, I can't tell from the kill cam.
I mean, I got.
He was camping like a real person, but I don't know.
God damn it.
Earn redeployment.
Who picked up most wanted?
Me.
I had a pretty good little setup too.
I ain't got no guns.
Well, hell, I was working with a car 98 with iron sights and
I didn't even have a PP. I ain't even had an iron.
I still have them on me. Running up top. I got 2 of them.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Multiple. I got more than 2.
Where you at?
I'm panicking. I'm panicking.
No need to fear. The special agent is
It's like
here.
a sniper scope on this.
Yeah, that's a real person. They was trying to scoop to safety.
Up top. Oh, well, now it's time to panic. Well, because I was trying to be a shield. Clearly,
They came in a room quicker than I could see them.
Just know, you shoot somebody up in the stands, we don't kill them.
But yeah, you shoot them, they shoot you through the wall somehow. It's like, that's what I'm talking about. That's how they shoot.
Never mind.
Always got to be them Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I have to get a I have to get a
Yeah, those are
crown
real
for my
people.
tooth, and it's gonna be $1,700.
For one?
Get that Obamacare.
Well, see, my insurance was supposed to cover it, but for some reason, today they just said we're done. We're done covering it.
That's crazy.
And I asked Mom, I said, what is going on? She said, I don't know. And she said, you would think that the dentist would have told me before I got the root canal. So basically, I got so many fillings that it'll just chip away.
You can carry secondary dental. You can get private dental select. It's like $14 a month. And it's like a $300 deductible is what I have.
What is it?
It's called Dental Select. I mean, when you look it up, look at Dental Select. I know they changed the name, but it's black and yellow. But I'll send you a message, but it's like $14 a month. And my dental is $3. That's for all my dental care. It's just private dental insurance. I don't have like insurance. I don't have medical insurance, just dental.
Well, see, I got Medicaid, or supposed to have Medicaid, because I'm adopted. Oh my gosh! Can we leave here?
Reloading.
I'm getting revived. He's reviving.
I
Yeah,
like
what
it
I
hot,
wanted
boy.
I don't have plates, so I don't have plates for you.
I know that's where we love. I forgot all that. So I'm gonna send this to you while I'm dead. And I'm gonna send this to you while I'm dead. And now I'm gonna unsave it.
Why are you here?
Try to shoot through the bulldozer. Sometimes you can do shit like that.
Big ass bleed.
Taking effective fire.
Oh shit.
Not dead yet.
Apparently they had an extremely bad car crash up your way, Gray.
Yeah.
Pigeon Forward. What happened?
I don't know. That's probably about 4 or 5 hours from me.
Yeah,
But
that's
that's they always having something out that way, man.
really?
Up here, yeah, because so many people go out there to vacation, and they're just not used to them mountain roads. Even the highway.
That was down.
That was downtown.
Ah, okay.
And like,
Yeah.
how many people
They-
got hurt?
But from what I'm hearing,
Alright, widow.
the old lady had a heart attack.
Ah,
And whenever she had a heart attack, she basically like pressed the gas or whatever in the car. Okay, I'm getting the fuck off the road.
and just plowed into somebody.
It was like what, 15 cars, and they were
A lot
bad.
of people over here, widow.
That sucks. That sucks.
Up on the hill.
Behind us also.
Most wanted over here behind you.
Right there, right
And then close to
there. Is that
You
the
got thermite smoke.
Right now.
Real people smoke. Breaks their aim assist. Damn, good try.
But yeah, it was like 15 cars, and died. It was a lot.
Well, Pigeon Forge downtown is like it's a 4-lane road split up down the middle
Yeah,
by a
there's-
grassway. So it's like 45, 50 down through some spots in there. So she could have been doing 45. Yeah, because it's on the strip, but it's like a 2-lane road. So you can do like 40.
Gotcha.
So she could have been already been doing 40 and then hit the gas and got up to 80 or 90.
She must have had some good like gap distance
Yeah.
for it to
Okay.
cause that much.
Okay, I'm gonna ask everybody in the group chat for some insight on some intrusive thoughts. My cat is in my kitchen sink.
Turn it on.
He's in your what?
He's laying in my fucking kitchen sink, and the faucet's right over top.
Oh
Turn the
yeah.
water on.
You got to do that. Because what's gonna happen is
Mm-hmm.
he gonna wind up clogging that sink up with them damn fur balls.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's on the spray setting.
Before you turn it on, just be like, "Be gone, Satan." Merc's like, y'all are
Well,
monsters.
here's why I say you do it is because you got a cat. That means you got kitty litter, right? There are certain worms that you can only get from your cat excrement,
Why do you have a cat?
and
Two cats, 2 dogs.
50% of
Like 14.
and they're not really worms, but they're bacteria, right? 50% of the world has them, and they don't know it. But it is a bacteria that'll affect your brain, bro. It'll make you sick. You'll be sick for years. So I would not want my cat in my sink. And I'm not trying to startle you. I'm just saying it's just true. 50% of the world's population has that bacteria, and it can lead to when you have it, you feel nauseous and heartburn for months, and then finally you get better, but you still have it for years, and it leads to gut cancer.
Alright, somebody pick a spot.
Okay.
Well, now you got me paranoid. 'Cause now
No, you can. If you go to the doctor, they can give you medicine. They can give you medicine for it, but
because I got heartburn, I got
nah, they can test for it.
Dramatic.
No, you'd be really nauseous.
He's super dramatic. You gotta be careful, Gray.
You'd be very nauseous. You'd be like, oh, I need to go to the doctor. Something's wrong with me.
this.
But you may be doing that already, anyways.
I'm a guy from gut cancer because of a worm from a cat voodoo.
Hey, real talk though, man. 50% of the world's population has it, and they've had it so long that they just don't know they have it from not having clean drinking water.
Oh well, we got that. Do you lose hair in the process too?
Nah, I think that's just your Caucasian genes.
Oh, dumbass.
Oh wait, somebody was over here with me. I know. You
That's
should have a whole
conversation.
you should have a whole body full of hair. Huh?
Join the party and all I get is balls you dumb.
I got a full pubis of hair by the time I was 19, says Sheldon.
What you think of the young Sheldon?
I like this show.
He had hair too.
Enemies are dropping into the
Must be
area.
nice.
That's what he told Penny. He said, I had a full pubis of hair by the time I was 19. Thank you.
Then they got Mandy and was it, Mandy and Georgie's
Yeah,
first marriage or whatever.
I don't like that one as much, but I like Young Sheldon. But we watched it in reverse, where we watched Young Sheldon and then we watched Big Bang.
Yeah, Big Bang was. I got the whole box tape. My favorite was oh god, Raj.
Yeah, he's pretty funny.
What was that episode?
Let's go get a loading.
He sees Penny, he's like,
You have your squad mate in one piece. Contract complete.
My favorite running joke on that whole show is
Brazilian.
probably not is from where him and Howard have this like homosexual love for one another, but they don't want to admit it. Somebody just landed on the top where I pinged.
I'm down.
I need money.
I dropped on them.
I'm a worker. What the what? $2?
I get you 4,000.
I know you did. Well, that wasn't 4,000.
Okay, the money on the bonus is in there for
Oh.
4,000.
Oh,
Enemy dropping in.
my bad, my bad.
First, I got your balls.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
I can't even register what the fuck just happened.
Poor buddy.
Jump into like really random parts of conversations.
I got something about balls. And I got something about gave away from one ass cheek up to the other, straight up to the tank, and then right after that was I need money.
Really?
And then I hear only $2.
I think you're here, shit.
I'm trying to figure out the tank. What?
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
My wife said something about it, like straight up to the tank. Watching a TikTok video of a dude trying to give self-defense lessons to his girlfriend, and his girlfriend just straight bent him over and gave him a full-on wedgie.
What the?
And she said from the butthole to the taint, and then Zach goes off saying, I need money.
I thought whenever Gray was telling his favorite part, and I don't think he finished it, but I thought that's what he said. I was like, what? I thought crazy was that.
I don't know. We go from rated PG all the way to X.
With S.
Are you alright?
Yes, I do know what I married.
Oh.
My wife just said, you know what you married. Yeah, and then she says, you're welcome.
Ask your wife, did the girl give her a bob and jab?
No, the girl didn't give her a bop and a jab.
Jab.
She made me watch the video too.
Oh.
I hear her laughing in the background.
Stay still.
Gave him one of the 5-course meal, gave him a whole damn fisty.
Cool, girl.
Your squad mate is marked as the most wanted target. Kill enemies
Oh, I
and
couldn't
secure
get him.
supply caches to help
Need
remove the bounty
therapy.
on their head.
I went in today. It was aquatic therapy. That woman was so mean to me.
I'm not listening.
No, I listened. So she grabbed this butter knife looking metal massage tool and massaged right over where they cut it. It was just healed now. But but she was trying to get the scar tissue and the contusions and the muscle out of it. But she had me on the backboard in the heated pool, and one guy's holding me up, and I'm 250 pounds, and the guy that's holding me up is about $150. She's over there scraping that leg, and I'm trying to go like, and she's like, can we take some breaks? I can't breathe. She's over there drowning and everything.
When you said scar tissue and contusion, I wanted so bad to say
Closing in. Relocate to safe zone.
It's something like that. SCAR ES something. I don't know.
I wasn't talking about scar tissue, you dumbass. I was talking about contusion.
You kept your squad mate
Oh,
alive.
I don't have another educational night. Oh yeah, so what a Gray, y'all missed a full night. I was stuck with Bunny and Zach explaining to them to
Hold on,
You
hold
were
on,
stuck
hold on,
with
Brett,
me.
hold on,
You were
Brett,
stuck
hold on,
with
Brett.
him.
Hold on, Brett. Hold on, Brett. Hold on. Oh, wait, let's ask Widow. Widow, where do you get Italian food from? Where's Italy?
It's at the boot in Europe.
Where's that?
You
Okay,
just fucking threw him for a
Great.
loop.
Yes, I sure as fuck did.
The boot?
Well, there.
That sounds like a
Great.
Texas restaurant.
Do y'all understand that there's a difference between Italian and French?
Actually, a very big difference.
Well, these two dirt-overs didn't understand that those are two different languages.
Yeah. Actually, Italian tends to lean more towards Latin roots, whereas French is its whole fucking thing.
So there's
In
some
my
Mexican?
defense,
Zach,
My def-
You're losing
in my
ground.
defense, I knew Italian and French are two different languages. My thing is I didn't understand that they were two different cultures.
I didn't either.
what? So, I don't know. I seem drive over Zach on this one. But, so, he's trying to say that, one, Africa is underneath us. No, it's not underneath us.
That is
Again,
South America.
no, he
It
didn't
looks
understand
like
what South
Africa.
America was, or North America. He didn't know his continents. He didn't know
Here we go.
Canada would be the same continent as. He also
Blame him, man.
thought-
Public school is a motherfucker nowadays.
He was like, yeah, Rome's in Greece.
Well,
He said Italy's in Paris.
what the fuck?
I swear.
I was the one that said Italy's in France.
Oh my god.
Oh, was
Oh,
it you, Bunny? Oh, that makes sense.
All I know is I've been to Montego Bay, Jamaica, and I've been on a cruise to the Bahamas, and I've been to Honduras.
So we had like a 30-minute lesson. I'm like over here, like, pull out your phones out. And it's two
And I'm
full
way off
educational
the
course.
fuck.
And I learned a lot. I learned that this town. So city, what was it? You got cities, towns, and counties, and states, and then states are in continents and
No,
countries.
countries.
And the countries are
Continents.
So let's get
What?
we're gonna make America.
What are continents in?
The
He's
Pacific.
not ready for it.
That this one's on you, because I don't
Hemispheres.
Hemisphere. What?
Oh, Oceans,
No.
I guess you would say.
That ain't hemispheres. That's space. What you talking about?
I'm going to leave that one alone.
It's in space. Where's my phone? Where's my phone?
Use the Google.
What are continents in? I can't even spell it. Continents. Not crayons.
I'm starting to believe you one of the crayon eaters, buddy.
I was. Green
Oh
was
my
my favorite
fucking
color.
god, I'm
Gas is
crying.
inbound. Marking new safe zone.
What of verse 7? Oh my god, I'm falling. One of 7 main divisions of land. What?
Shit, I'm crying.
All right, ask it,
At night.
where is North American continent located?
It's not below us, I can tell you that.
It'll say the
Alright.
Northern Hemisphere.
So Mr.
So,
Selective of useless information. I have the answer to one of the fucking notorious fucking questions. Which one? Orange.
Ooh.
Okay. So are y'all ready for this shit? Okay? Because I really thought about this.
What's the question?
Which one came first? The color orange or the fruit?
Since you haven't asked Gray, I want to know what Gray's answer to that one is.
Yeah, that's true. I still
What's the
wanna know
question?
the atmosphere, or the hemispheres or the whatever.
So, shh.
Okay.
Okay, but the answer to that question is the color came first. You want to know how I know that?
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay, so the sun came before any kind of light. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, whenever the sun sets, what color is the sky?
It is orangish, reddish, yellow.
So therefore, orange was one of the very first colors.
You need to tell me they got it from a sunset. So
Well, wouldn't that make it yellow if it's because of the sun? So technically, they named the color orange after they named the fruit. However, the color didn't first.
How they know?
Looking up what color invented.
Guys, y'all have to be careful. Zach probably thinks English was the first language in the world.
No, it was Aramaic.
Colors
Wait,
weren't
Don't know where
invented.
at. Jeez.
It's been a while, man.
Actually, not. That's what it says. It says colors weren't invented.
Huh?
No, they're just named.
Oh yeah, someone had it.
Oh, somebody was like, you know what?
They were discovered.
What if somebody named
Says-
black people white people or white people black people? What if we really black?
It says
and
colors
they really
weren't
white?
invented in the traditional sense as they are a natural phenomenon. However, the earliest evidence of human use of color in art and expression dates back to at least 40,000 years ago.
Oh, I can see old Ooga Ooga over there just cracking it away. Some
These early pigments were
grab a
made
plate
from
box to carry.
natural materials like soil, animal fat, burnt charcoal, and chalk.
somebody was playing with some head glee ordeal stuff right here. I
Have
just see
the plate
bullets.
box I'm
and
gonna
stuff.
carry.
Playing with them glizzies.
God,
On the buy.
ask Google who came up with the color of a hot dog.
The oldest color discovered by scientists is bright pink.
What? So every color came up with bright pink? I thought it was the reflection of a mirror causing the You know what's sad? Brett, I used to get Discovery, yellow Discovery books for kids back in middle school.
What, the color one?
No, to look at the animals.
Enemy airstrike in the area.
So not read the pages.
Yeah, I did. You got the flamingos, tigers,
Got a couple teams here, fellas.
Oh, so what's the ordeal about the hemisphere and the atmosphere? Or
He said the atmosphere. You got the northern hemisphere, the southern
the
hemisphere.
atmosphere is what we breathe.
Yeah, that's the sky. There's different layers of
My
it, but
mind's tripping right there.
right in here, slipping and sliding.
We got him.
Out of fucking nowhere.
Hey, man. It's a bomb.
Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
You got good luck? Yeah, you got good luck. Ain't the Antarctic, what is it, the southern or northern hemisphere?
No,
What's the
southern.
Deployment.
southern? Oh,
Enemies are dropping into the area.
ah! I thought that was Bunny. I think that's Bunny, but, wait a minute.
Squad mate has entered the gulag. They'll need to survive to redeploy. Precision airstrike ready for task.
It's kind of hard when you look like a glow up fireworks, stupid. Oh, I've laughed so hard, my brain's got it.
Squad mate redeploying to the AO.
There's so much shit here. Like boxes,
Is-
everything.
I got a question. Okay, Widow, since
Everyone have a gas
since you know
mask.
the-
Self-revive.
Area's clear.
I got a gas mask. I need to get a selfie.
I got $2,600. My signature. So,
26,000?
yeah,
Friendly
I,
loadout drop on
so
the way.
I got something. Y'all need another one? Any more?
I'm good.
Widow?
Widow and Brit.
I'm gonna get one for Widow. Gas mask?
We go.
Yeah, we got you.
Top 10.
It's gonna be so hot.
He's in the window.
Squad mate to the safe zone. Gas is moving.
I see you. I got a PP. So, I got a question with is water wet? No, actually, that's probably every girl that I've ever been. You dated every girl named No, when?
Don't.
I'm proud of you for getting the job done. Most people don't know where to hit the spot.
In and up, buddy.
No, you gotta massage it, you gotta have a little foreplay, and then you gotta tease her a little bit, but be romantic.
Okay, so
You can't just-
Why?
You can't just be like, Usher, I'm about to die for you.
I'm gonna fuck that motherfucker up, right?
Well, that's lame.
No, that's from day one, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Well, I know how it feels because he just did it to me. He just did it.
Like this.
So wait, they won?
Yeah, I mean, I damn. How the hell you think I got my old lady pregnant within 4 months?
There's a blessings on the bag. So
Okay.
mine's
Did you say, Britt?
I was letting Zach know everything's right here.
There's,
Strike ready for
I'm in a bad. See, which way am I gonna risk it for the biscuit?
Oh, damn, I got somebody else to snipe. I think I got your sniper, bro.
Yeah, y'all a whole bunch of pussies holding up that damn bill.
Oh,
Okay, since we're all adults here, you know, we can talk adult talk, and I'm not my boys not anybody's string. Zach, okay. You have a vagina before, correct, my good sir?
I have.
Okay, have you ever bit the clip?
Flipped it, ripped it, rubbed it.
Have you ever bit the clip?
Gotta take them 2 pointer fingers, rub up,
What
spread
in
apart,
the
and then-
flying fuck?
Somebody's behind me. In the gas. I got sniped from the gas.
Fucking internet for me tonight.
You may have, Widow, you might want to ask if it was okay with Ray before you ask that.
I'm pretty sure my voice is not in his stream.
It is.
It should be.
I suffer from premature
I'm
congratulations.
sorry, Gray.
It's all good, man.
Where did it even come from?
Well, you would have
The
asked me
worst-
if water was wet. I mean, shit.
I mean about swimming in it, not about drowning in it.
The worst part is this is Gray's second night playing with us. And both nights
shit,
he's
not good.
screaming and shit like that has been talked about. Jesus Christ.
It just comes out of nowhere. I didn't even start that one either. Well,
Bunny, are you on?
Huh?
Yes,
I'm
unfortunately.
Xbox doesn't sound too good on my computer.
I don't think it would after the past 2 nights. That literally just came out the left field.
All I heard was lick and flip and spit and my viewer counter went from 5 to 7 instantly.
War zone. Get cleared up. Stand by.
I'm over here because I had to mute my mic.
Oh, God.
All I hear, I had to use the restroom and I muted my mic. All I heard was Craig go. The last thing I heard was the.
Oh, look at
Sound like when it popped.
Shadow 01.
Yeah. One of those days.
Slap it.
By the end of it, you had swing back.
Flick it. What was that little game where you had to press it on What did you start screaming?
Might as well. Go down, might as well do it.
Hey, look, hey, Gray, your player's back with the popcorn. They're like, oh, here we go. Brett's like, what the world? That's gonna be the new advertisement commercial. So you rip it, grip it, slap it, bop. All you need to do is really get it.
Really got to get in there.
I'm telling you. Nibble it. Snatch it, grab it, ride it, slap it, dump it, beat it,
Yeah, pinch it and flip it over.
twist it, make it look like a bobblehead when you get up. Be like one of them little speed
Oh god.
Direct BA select start.
slide down and restart. You know what's sad? Oh damn. One of y'all going to do that. I don't know why he's playing So he said bop it, twist it.
I'm gonna get a call from somebody's mama. I caught little Johnny in the bathroom.
You ain't get invited to the wrong stream awards.
He took this thing and made it look like a JJ with a rubber band, and he was over there stomping it into my. I don't even know where I'm going. I can't see.
Oh my god.
Supply box secured. Move to the next one.
He got done. He got done in the bathroom. It looked like he was making potato salad. I want to know what the hell y'all are doing on these internets.
Poor little Johnny learned it first. He said, I'm going to be popular in high school.
See why we gotta ID ourselves.
I
Make it account.
Hey Google, was Bobby the first sex story?
Was in the safe zone. Yes, inbound.
Oh my god. Look at Robert Slavitt. I'm just curious on Brent here put about.
Oh, well, I think she turned off her mic because I ain't heard her in a good hot minute.
Not here. I had to go to the bathroom for a
She
second.
here.
Haven't missed anything.
She's like, on the first day, we're gonna twist it, slap it, bop it, suck it, squeeze it.
Containing enemy intel near.
Little
At this
Timmy's.
point, just fucking drop it.
Be like a speed bag. sitting down there for an hour. If you can do nothing, you just might as well play with it at that point. Start saying the ABCs, ABCDEFGs, or start doing the payphone with your fingers, jigging for change. I watched too much Ralph and May for this. Oh no. Hey look, I know another game that'll help you. That little what's your color? Black. Get that little paper game. Flip, move the fingers up and down, be like a remote controller.
I'm gonna get a phone call from somebody and they're gonna be like, just so you know that shit don't work.
That means you ain't doing it right.
That's right. You be down there just like sitting there acting like you playing a video game with it. She's like, go left, watch out, there's another guy, go right.
You can just see after all of that, the dude's like, new high score.
I got 5 people watching my view now. I don't even know 5 people in my day.
Meanwhile, she's sitting in the background saying,
She's over there with her husband's ashes who just recently passed. She said, Meebo, what was that?
Yeah.
She gonna pull out one of them winning there. Yeah. Back in my day, we didn't have silicone. We got splitters, baby. Oh my god. I like how British trying their best to be so calm, cool, collective.
You have to gas mask, but I don't have self-love.
I am reloading.
Oh my god. I don't like to see money. It's
Hey,
fine.
Brit.
That's what's right there.
Yeah,
Oh.
Grace gonna get a phone call. Did you?
I bought it
Some other
because I
face
thought you needed
talk
it.
about beat it, pop it, slap it, lock it, pop, lock it, jock it, or something.
I'm gonna get a letter from Mattel Toys. Want to know why I'm disparaging their brand?
Hey,
Bop It does not support these. Does not support these activities.
We're not sponsored.
Where's my phone? There you go. That's where it's going. Come out with a sex toy. I'm kind of curious about that.
No, because it's Zach, that's the problem. You think that that's a good idea. It's not a good idea.
Well, here's the sad thing, Britt.
Because you bought me, I'll fucking knock you out.
I'm not as... See, I'll make it a little bit
Oh,
after the session.
they did a Bop It for me.
I tried to be smooth at first, but later on, but you know what's really crazy?
No way, that was a HDR.
They got a Bop It Pecker 6.5-inch dildo with balls. You can bop it and tug it just like a toy.
She can do just like my wife would give you 2 pieces and a biscuit.
And she gonna bop and jab, baby. Oh my god. Widow, that was just like left field out of nowhere.
well, I did, man. It seemed like it carried on a good conversation for a while.
It was a great
That's what I
conversation.
really want to know is where the hell it came from. 'Cause I was in the middle of watching TikTok. And I thought it came up from one of your videos.
I heard somebody say something about, have you ever?
Bunch of adults here.
Oh my god. Oh, I do. What a win. And it was straight right. It was
It's like going down the highway and all of a sudden
just making a
make
left
a
turn.
left turn.
We were talking about orange as a color and the endless speed.
Just walking
That
in.
was water wet. About 2 minutes later,
I'd rather stream company.
Widow was like, to y'all that are streaming, I do apologize for that.
Squad mate redeploying to
You
the
ever
AR.
never want to clear? I'm like,
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Yes.
no,
Says something about.
it. I was like, I'm
Yeah.
on it. I sat there smacked it, the whole thing. I know how to operate it. Is that the question?
You're not a fucking machine operator, dumbass.
Hey, look, some of us need to come with a warranty because some of them hate it.
I fucking can't.
Some of them need to be like,
Oh, fucking Lord.
some of them need to come with
Just
a
like you want me to
manual.
come with batteries? That work
What you
like
mean batteries?
My
Hey,
batteries
look.
are dead.
Hey, look, if I run my feet together, they'll charge back up. My
I'm
beard
so
was
glad.
sticking on top of my head. What you talking about? Yes, sir. You get a red-headed. Tell you to make a left turn, right turn, upside down. Back in school.
I can't even shoot straight because I'm laughing so damn hard.
What was them cheat code books? You get them. It's like if you're playing this game, you go up, down, left, double A, double A, double A. You play this game. That's like
Game Shark
yeah.
for
Where
her.
I got the Nintendo one and I was like, left, right, B, A, select, start.
And then all of a sudden, see, you got the Asian model. You got the Asian model.
Maybe China.
That thing said go on the
Not ready for this kind of commitment.
I'm telling you. I'm scared to pop it right now. Oh my god, where are my glasses? Where are my other set of eyes? There we go.
Jesus.
New safe zone located.
Oh. But Widow, where did that come from? I'm just
Well, I
curious.
just wanted to ask you that question.
So, I thought my ADHD was
Good shit. Good shit. One to your right. You can see you.
yeah.
Yeah, you got a
Cracked him.
fucking SVD too.
Yeah, they can.
God damn it.
They done got him up by now. Be careful.
Well,
Yeah.
they really did something terrible with that AMAX.
MX is shit now. That sucks. That was my favorite.
Wow. Squad is getting you out of here. Stand by.
Huh? Oh my god, I laughed so hard. I gotta breathe.
Be careful, those people.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 hours, I'm playing with Gray from now on. Gray's gonna be like, about 2 hours, then I'll turn my stream on.
Act like it's my fault. I brought none of this into, like I didn't bring any of this into fruition.
No, I'm saying before Gray ever plays with us now, he's gonna be like, all right, give me about 2 hours to get all the craziness out, and then let's start the stream. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Oh my lord.
No, I think it's mostly adults on my stream.
Oh, well, then we got here.
We can only hope.
That is true.
It is
Most of them
rated
don't
M.
understand.
I still want to know about the hemisphere.
I just told you the secret behind it.
No, that's there's more to win. Alright. So do butterflies have feelings when they're if you
Um,
I'm pretty sure they pop it, smack it, slap it,
fly it, drop
buzz
it,
around it.
sting it.
Oh god, it sounds like we're choreographing a fucking porno.
all right, now you put your hand here.
Oh shit, not good.
Hold on, I need
Fucking light straight.
Oh my god, stop, bro! Stop! Can you help me?
Where's the guy with the baby on? Where's the baby on?
Diddy!
Whoa, not that guy. Not that guy.
Reloading.
He over there living this stuff. Be like one of them llamas. Poor Brit.
I think next time I'm just gonna wait on a party invite.
Oh my god. He said he had a kid in 4 months just by bopping, licking, slapping, dipping. I was like, hello. I was thinking about it.
Literally.
He couldn't stop playing that
It
game.
sounded
bro.
like a Nintendo Switch console.
I mean, I'm all for the way you started the conversation. I ain't never been thrown off guard before, but that one really threw me. Usually I got some comebacks, but that one I'm like, okay.
Sorry, Zach, I understand.
What? I didn't die. I mean, I've done them all.
If they survive, they
At least we know now what makes Zach's knees weak.
Bop it, slap it.
Now he
Can't
goes.
Twist it. Ah, my leg.
make the fucking audio play through the TV. Dude. My wife is dying her ass off.
Hey, we'll throw a bop and jab in it. Bop and jab it.
Go to the greatest on Twitch or YouTube. She can hear it all.
That's right. I'm saying, we will
Or she
lose
can
these
just,
people.
or she can just watch Bunny stream.
Enemy soldier
Yeah.
incoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's audio playing through mine.
Oh wait, hold on. I got you, fam.
I'm glad I have headphones in right now.
We will rehearse this entire thing.
Oh, I'm sure your husband's probably like, what the fuck are you playing with?
He's like,
My headphones are off.
There's a zip line on this other side of the building.
he's like, wait.
That's probably what it would be like this.
Tryhards up top.
So now that I am a mic, ask your wife if she can hear me. So basically, we're talking about the clip.
Oh my God!
Put in. So basically, Widow asked me, have I ever played a clip? I said I nibbled on it. Then I turned it into
piece of candy.
I said, pop it, toy, pop it, twist it, slap it, jug it, snatch it.
How many is there?
Just one.
How is fucking this? I don't even know these people. Oh my God. Pioneer.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I mean, niggas know that woman heck.
Yeah.
Feature on buy station.
Yeah.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Wow. Alright, super awesome. Or any move, turn it into and what would you call it?
Forrest Hump. Because he's a bot.
I do with Toy Story.
Instead of being kids' toys, it's like an adult toy store that comes to life.
Yeah. Handy.
Thank you.
Melody.
Instead of Forrest being the one that gets done dirty, he'd be
I didn't slammed or he died bunny, but
it'd be exactly the same, but everywhere he goes, women take advantage of him.
Is there another loadout?
And be like, run, Forrest, run.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I'm strapping now.
Okay.
I like how Pioneer.
Mama said that life is like a box of condoms.
Condoms.
You never know when it's gonna bust.
For my aim on live is terrible.
Or
You're in the top three.
King of the Hill.
Now.
Alright, thanks. You're good.
How would the king do?
Okay. Just grabbing a gas mask.
Only 5 remain. You will
Oh, damn it, Bobby. That's not how you put it in.
Plug it in. Get to the new safe zone.
I'm gonna go put myself to sleep now. Well, I gotta get up early in the morning, so.
Alright.
I'll see y'all later. I'm sorry that I said that on your stream.
I'm sure he got a lot more followers, so.
It's all good, brother. Have a good night, man.
Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Alright, buddy. Have a good night.
Need to change some weapons up.
Alright, I'm back in there too, Lummy. Y'all have a full squad or no?
No, it's just us. We're about to.
Whenever
be
y'all
done?
die, just join us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
we're
the
about
fifth
to
circle.
be good. You just want to go ahead and back out? Never mind.
I knew it was coming.
Gray's working on this loadout class. Britt, did you ever upgrade your ATM?
No, you started it the moment I jumped on.
Okay. Almost to Steve.
Oh yeah, I've been bullshit. I've been bullshitting with this fucking man. I've been running a 35 round mag in the LC10
For what?
because I haven't been back to the lobby in 2 days with you guys.
But you've been getting more kills than any of us.
I've been reloading a lot.
What thermal is everybody apparently running? Because I keep seeing that on everything.
It's the 6 times that there for a long time the game wouldn't let you put the 6 times thermal scope on any sniper, and then there's a 2 times that goes on a lot of the ARs.
The 2 times is the order. Or
It's the
Oreo
dark
or
purple.
whatever. Thermal. Yeah.
Yeah, the Orthro or
Yeah, something like that.
Otero. There's a square one, but it's not as effective. The one that has 1.5 zoom, and then the other one's a 2 times zoom. I've been using it from the get-go. Everybody told me I was crazy, but
I thought I saw some chicken fettuccine in there. I may have to go steal it.
although if you like a little bit of zoom without the thermal, the AccuSpot Ultra Halo. I was watching a thing the other day. Yep. The AccuSpot 3 times. Yeah, AccuSpot Ultra Halo lowers your gun recoil gun kick by 30% on top of whatever your underbarrel and all that does. And it's a 3 times zoom.
I'm looking for that right now.
I've been running it. It's like it's square and it's kind of rounded on top.
After this
AccuSpot Ultra.
We'll change my loadout after this one redo. So I'll get that weapon from Battle Pass the first one on page 3.
I don't even see that as a...
Y'all just let me know when you're ready.
What weapons are you trying to put?
Right
Black
now
Ops
I'm
or-
running the TAC 56.
So
Okay,
what's
it's a
it-
Black Ops.
I need a good loader. I'll take a good loader. What you got for me?
Let me pull something up real quick. I use something called wzstats.gg. It's basically warzone-stats.gg. That's the whole website. wzstats.gg.
There's AccuSpot Reflex. There it is, the AccuSpot Ultra Holo.
If you're running a Black Ops 6 weapon, that's a 3 times scope. Yeah, you can choose what map you want. You can choose 5 weapon, 8 weapon. You can choose whole loadouts. Basically, any scenario that you want.
This is basically what's it called? Continuity or whatever.
Yeah. It's just convenient. It's just convenient, man, because it's all right there. You don't have to go digging through menus and shit. You just select 5 attachment or 8 attachment, and it'll just pop up.
I'm gonna run Krieg with the HDR and the FFAR with the new SMG.
See,
The LC10 is pretty good, especially if you hit your headshots with it. Man, it is very good. Good. The FFAR it's okay. It's not meta. I'll say that the FFAR is not meta. I'd say it's A class. It's very close to meta, but something like the Krieg is probably going to beat you in a. If you both start shooting each other at the exact same time, the Krieg's probably going to get you like a bullet quicker or two.
I'll use the.
But most people aren't hitting perfect.
Krieg with the new SMG.
Brett, are you working on your class?
Actually,
Yeah, I'm almost
I
done.
know what I'm gonna run. I'll run my trusty old wrist-breaking pistols.
Okay, let's see.
So what is meta? Like, was it? Is that
Meta just means
saying it's the best of the best, or just?
yeah, it's basically if you don't use it, you're more than likely going to get killed by it.
Gotcha. I'm gonna do the
Okay,
GPR
I'm ready.
now. Let's see, monolithic suppressor, reinforced barrel. Ain't got that one with the long barrel, vertical grip.
I don't know what I'm doing. They updated it.
Huh?
They updated Twitch on cell phone.
Oh god. Everybody ready?
Not yet, not yet, not yet. Almost.
Where's Twitch on my phone? Oh, I see Bunny's costume. Beat a bum bee, beat a bee dum bee, beat a bee dum bee dum beat a bee dum bee, beat a bee dum bee, beat a bee, beat a bee dum bee, beat a bum bee, beat a bee dum bee.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
That bill is done.
I'm about at itty bitty Bombay.
All right, I think I'm good. I'm good.
Britt, you good? Honey, you good?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. What class did you make, Bunny?
Krieg with my pistol and
The breaker
Krieg
wrist
with
pistol?
the HDR.
What'd you do with yours, Britt?
I just changed 3 of them to 8 attachments and put through on my pistol. So I have an HDR, a kilo, and then the aims. So just different classes I'm gonna mess around with.
I'm about to prestige. I'm at prestige 9, and I got 10. Then I gotta catch up with Brett. then it'll be race to 1,000.
Yeah. Oh, makes
You
me
can
wish
play
I
twice
hadn't.
as much as me, and you still ain't gonna beat me. You already
I was
played
gonna
twice
say.
as much as me.
And it
Makes me wish I hadn't leveled up so quick.
ain't
All
that
just
what?
restack.
Yeah,
I didn't start leveling up until season 2.
I didn't start leveling up till they came out with casualties.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Then I was actually doing something before that. I was playing Battlefield.
I've never played Battlefield. I've seen it. I know what it is. I just never played it. Of course, I was out in the streets doing heroin for about a decade. I ain't kidding.
That's what I did.
They're not doing that anymore. Congrats.
Yeah, I've been cleaning about a decade
How long
now.
have you been sober?
It's awesome.
Since I was 28.
Playtime's over.
What are you
Stand
now?
by for deployment.
38.
30, 40, 30.
38. Yep, 10 years.
Good. 10 years. How many times have you relapsed?
From 28, none.
How?
Before 28, I couldn't even count.
The reason I ask is I don't
For
know,
me,
it's just weird.
if I relapse, that's a new date. Like
Yeah,
if I relapse tomorrow, yeah.
I got an app on my phone. If I do it, I'll have to restart it.
Yep, it's the best way to do it, man.
An app.
Clean for the rest of my life. It's like a countdown timer.
Pretty much, you just so for the app, it's free. There's 2 of them. One of
You wanna know the best way to stay clean?
yeah, what's that?
The friends you keep. It's not good enough. It's not good to not have friends. You gotta have friends that also do sobriety. Not good enough to just not have to just have clean friends. You gotta have friends that understand addiction and are willing to go to like AA meetings once a month or something, you know.
'Cause we ain't got a meetings around here.
I guarantee you do, you just don't know it.
Yeah.
There's churches, it's all you gotta do is call your local courthouse.
I'm scared of the courthouse. I might be in trouble.
Well, no, just call the court clerk and be like, hey, I got a buddy that is thinking about getting clean, and I was wondering if there was any like meetings around the county or whatever.
I got you.
And just make it out like you're trying to ask for a friend, you know what I mean? But yeah, dude, there's whole ministries that I've come across where that's all they do is travel across the country and set up AA meetings.
That was like that. They would do it like the prisons that had the correction over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I live right down the road from Evans Correction Penitentiary.
And I know this sounds cheesy. I'm gonna say this before I forget it. I know it sounds cheesy, but if you can't find a meeting, you make one, you know what I mean? Like it's up to somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you can't find a meeting, fucking it ain't shit to. I mean, I'm sure that, well, because you can nowadays, man, you can make a meeting on your phone with Zoom. You don't even have to. You ain't gotta rent no building or nothing.
Yeah. Even there, you just have a back door.
Yeah, you can have a back porch
Yep.
meeting.
Fiber right next to it.
Yeah.
But if I hadn't put myself into a recovery community, bro, I'd have never made it far. Because I know you've been through some stuff. We talked about it, you know.
Yeah.
Things like that will continue to happen in your life. And you never know when they're going to come, you know.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you right now.
Not to be negative. I'm just saying, it's life.
No.
It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's not true. I got something I've been dealing with for about 20 years. Just never made it public.
Yeah.
If that
The enemy
makes
is no
sense.
longer tracking you. You lost
Yeah.
them.
Y'all wouldn't even know it
Friendly
if
loadout drops on the way.
I don't mean this in a disrespectful way at all, but all I can think is it's okay to come out of the closet.
no.
On a serious.
No.
I mean, it's not that your dating's not working out, but
Dad.
Tell me how you
Go on hard on your boy.
I am reloading.
Well, bye, Zach. Nice knowing you.
Come, well, Bunny, I mean, you're in the same boat. I gave you a colonoscopy, son.
It didn't kill me.
What doesn't kill you make you stronger, build a little taller. I got some,
Butthole wide.
I'm telling you, it makes it easier to go to the bathroom. Literally,
this building.
I have eventually all men have that doctor's appointment. And man, you regret drinking so many sodas in your younger days.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
hey, Bunny,
Uh,
try that. That's what I literally just built. That was the one I got off that website. That's the. That thing is stupid. Oh, Red, I should have got you your class. Why don't you say you know?
Mark the point on your map containing
I
enemy
agree, but it's not terrible.
insurance to get ahead of the next.
Did you try it?
Yeah.
That was the. Who is it? Oh, that's great. You want to sure come back, or you want to keep running it? The only thing I tweaked from the and wanted me to do in the mag, I just did FMJs,
I am reloading.
Yeah.
and that was it.
Whoops.
Capture complete.
You want to know something that'll help your game out a lot?
Loading information on the next gas.
Some people say it's cheating, but I don't care what they say. Because it's not.
Loadout drop. On the way.
Nah, I got on Amazon and ordered back buttons for my controller. And I went the cheap route. Back buttons. I mean, they make controllers that already have them, but those controllers cost back paddles,
Yeah.
like a, what do they call it? Aim controller. That's a brand.
Bonnie, did
But-
you want your gun back or not?
I already tried to drop it once.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Ray, go ahead.
No, you're good. But PlayStation finally makes an official one that has buttons on the back of it. But they want like $300 fucking for it.
I'll stay near that helicopter. Let's take that
But being able to
in a minute.
aim down sight on somebody and hit the back button to jump or dive without having to take your fingers off.
Your gun's on the ground, Zach.
Your gun's on the ground, too. Oh, wait, where is it?
I also swapped my melee for my dive button. So my
Yeah.
prone button is my R3 button in my joystick. Man, it makes it so much easier to do shit. It does, but see what I was having problems with was I'd be shooting somebody and then in the middle of shooting I'd go to melee people. And that was getting me killed more than anything.
Are you coming down? I want to go.
Oh, you can't answer.
I want to go.
I want to go. Oh, my God.
Oh, a piece of candy.
Get to the chopper!
Oh shit.
What'd you do? Oh, no.
That was strangely arousing.
Hold on. Got this teamwork.
He's gonna beat us there.
So I'm gonna need you to fly a little higher to do those things.
Let's pick it up. Remember, fight him. Here.
Do we need a helicopter?
You don't trick me like that.
Try to fall off the back of me. Gosh.
Vente pues. Ay, este maldito. Dale, dale, baja este perro. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde se está disparando este perro?
Survive to redeploy.
Verga. Vente pues, maldito carajito de mierda. Vente pues, que ya me hicieron arrechar en esta mierda. Vente que me va a pegar tu mamá.
What did he say? He's talking fast and loud.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we pissed his boys off for sure. I got a plate box in here if you need it.
That jerk.
You need plates, buddy?
Squad mate
The
one
111
alive.
mark.
Redeploying.
Yeah.
It's all good.
actually. Over by the recon, that's smart.
One of these guys. What up, Sandy? Nah, I don't need that.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Te
Get
bajé. Ajá, vente pues. Ay, este mamagüeo me viene a atropellar con el maldito carro.
What'd he say?
Fuck you, bitch.
Aw, poor buddy.
Soy yo.
They so angry.
Like, literally.
Hey, Bonnie, did you ever talk to,
He said, "Fuck you, bitch." He spoke English enough.
I guess the answer was not the...
He
Where's
said
the
he
sniper at?
wanted to talk it out. But he just wants it to be a mutual. I'm sorry.
Nah.
Type shit.
Nah. That's not how this works. Mutual. Let me put my 2 cents in on this.
Buy station prices
All right, just for a second. I don't know either one of them personally,
Fucking damn it.
but what I do know is I didn't hear my boy over here threaten violence to anyone once. I downed the sniper up on the hill.
Oh, I know there's
I'm sure he's got a self-revive.
Oh, there's
Oh, one of them speaks English.
I picked up your. Somebody
I fucked dude up with a C4.
Picked up mine.
I don't. That's,
Earn redeployment or die trying.
well,
Tell me
you're right about them thermals, though. That's good going.
Enemy eliminated. Prepare for redeployment.
mark a buy station set.
I can think.
Well, I'm gonna throw out my 2 cents. I know them both, and all I'm gonna say is you weren't there at the beginning yesterday, and everybody's in a civil conversation, work things out, and Zach's not the one who needed it. Shit. It's kinda hard to be like, oh yeah, sorry man.
Yeah.
He's not the one who like turned it into the big shit show it turned into.
And he's not the one that was talking about
Can I stop getting sniped?
fighting people and I mean, I'm not saying don't apologize for your part in it. You know, maybe you had 25%, sure.
Yeah.
But he has to acknowledge, like, or he doesn't have to acknowledge, but he has to understand, like, we don't have to put up with that type of behavior.
Yeah.
Like, the shit that he was talking about all this stuff, but he was actively doing 10 times worse at the moment, like, while he was talking about it.
Motherfucker is about to make me pull out my sniper.
Sniper in the window.
He's down.
That thermal is nice until somebody you finally run across somebody running cold-blooded, and then it pisses you off.
Because you can't see him or something.
You can kind of see them a little bit, like a dark outline of them if they're in the open. Right here. And I'm out in the fucking open like a midget.
Should left funny.
Oh shit!
I told you to left.
I didn't know you meant like right on me.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like out there.
Oh, no. My bad.
Yeah, they're paying attention to somebody else. Thank you for risking it for the biscuit.
Enemy UAV is online.
I'm gonna work my way back towards Bunny real quick because C is gonna be hot trying to get to us.
Motherfucker. These snipers are pissing me off.
This one, and there's this one right here.
I'm on a buyback mission.
If you can't get it, don't worry about it. If you can, much appreciated.
Fine. Still have squad mates outside the safe zone.
We don't have any fucking vehicles or anything near us either. somebody on me.
Found a custom weapon.
My ass
Oh,
Valve.
the buy station I hate the most.
I am reloading.
Not time. Much help. I'm right behind you.
Do you guys have good
I
weapons?
see it. Yeah, I've got my some sort of loadout. That's good.
If you have enough, could you put plates? I have nothing. Ah, here. Thanks.
Oh. Thank you. Oh, not
Guys,
going to
guys,
y'all.
guys, I don't have the mask.
Gray, is it hot? Is it good to land on you?
My station marked.
Yeah. Here, I'll give you a weapon when you land here.
That's fine.
Oh, right here behind you.
Some enemy chat.
Oh,
Here.
Here's a bunny guy.
Right here.
Is that?
There's a loadout.
there's your gun, Gray.
It was one I picked up off the ground.
Oh, thank you.
Behind us.
Thank you. Gotta get one with a sniper. I'm gonna do this one again.
They're making a beeline for the fucking loadout over there.
Are they going for the buy station?
Nah, they're going for the loadout. Bitch ass dude. Thought he was gonna turn on me.
I got my sniper now, you bitches.
Oh. Don't make him tell you otherwise either.
Right here on the four-wheeler. Watch out, Pink. He's near you, Britt. So you stopped right there. Right here.
It's a whole squad dropping right there, boys.
Broke him. Oh, I'm getting.
Ah, right here on me, guys. I got killed by somebody named Pam Beasley.
Did the other one
Damn.
give him help?
Nah, I didn't. I was looking. I was over there and a whole squad jumped out of a chopper. Looks like somebody's on the butt trying to buy back.
You're in the top.
I got somebody's mind.
A sniper having me pinned down.
The team that killed me, they're stacking.
But there.
Hey, there's a. Yeah, that's the only. The glass sucks, buddy. The glass. It was the glass. The game would not let me pull my parachute. It's so frustrating, bro. I do not understand what's wrong with this thing. I think it's like the third time you've saved me from my own ankle drops. No, sir. You don't get to try to do that shit and get away with it. How, bro? Dude hitting nothing but headshots on me.
Brad just died. He's picking up his teammate.
Yep. They're headed back towards the building.
This dude is jacked up on steroids.
Go ahead and lay that C4 now. Somewhere. If I was you.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Got gas moving in. Under charge!
I don't know how that didn't hit him.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh, that was so close.
Get your fat ass
That
back.
was good. You were so close.
What did I can do on a 4v1?
Why do Eskimos look like Asians?
That's another pistol.
Alright.
Go ahead and back out, Zach.
I got you. What pistol you gonna try now?
We'll try the Renetti again.
The old wrist breaker. Bunny's trying out an old wrist breaker.
I'll probably be muted a lot for the next 5 minutes while I eat some cookies.
I thought it was donuts.
Yeah, that was last night.
Were the Krispy Kreme donuts? You gotta be Krispy Kreme.
No,
That sounds good.
I found tasty cakes, so it was a birthday cake edition. I normally don't eat like fake donuts, like processed donuts like that. But when I saw birthday cake, I was like, I have to try this.
So is it a donut or a cookie?
Tonight's a cookie.
Same place?
That sounds really good.
It
Yeah,
does.
I know those little butter cookies that come in the blue tins.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's those cookies.
With the little white wrappers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you shop at HEB, but I have a tasty cake donut to buy and get one free right now. So,
Might take your offer on that. Alright, I'll try that.
I know in the battle pass there's this thing. There's a execution that has a riot shield, and that's kind of making me think they're trying to give us a little preview of what they might be bringing pretty soon.
What was that one? What was that one? I think it was Black Ops 2 or 3, where they had the riot shield and the machine gun pistol, and you stick them together and they hold the riot shield.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
That was 3.
3. That's right. All right, so
Because you're
everybody
talking
ready?
about the score streak.
Yeah. That's right. I'm gonna run to the restroom right quick. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm ready. So I'm gonna try the cast off 545 with a HDR and a Krieg with the Renetti. And then if we have problems with vehicles, let me know, because I have a specialty for them.
Ruck up. You're headed to the war zone.
I think you can still adjust your loadout in the fucking screen like you used to. But that's alright. That's alright.
Well, the Renetti just screams fucking recoil.
How do you have it set up?
I just got fucking random attachments on it.
I've got a blueprint for it that makes it like a submachine gun.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, mine's called the Jack's Lantern or something like that.
Yeah. I've got two that make it like it comes with an underbarrel and a actual stock on the little housing that's over it.
Yeah.
It limits what you can put on the gun because it's one of those attachments that, you know, cancels out two others or whatever, but other than that, it's not bad.
I got you.
Give me that money.
Precious over there eating a donut. Or, excuse me. Well, don't feel bad. I'm waiting on me a donut.
We're gonna stack this time round. Last 2 circles, we just stick in each other's damn back pocket. I'm gonna speak in. We're gonna speak Spanish too.
Oh, Taco Bell.
That last game, there was nothing I could do on a 4v1.
You need to tell me this is all the ketchup we got. You make me sick. Oh no.
On the fence it was, but they knew to come running because you killed their 4th. There's another recon right here beside me.
Plated, I think you would have had it.
Yeah. That's when you wish you had a C4 or an impact grenade. I could tell you were like peeking over the fence, like, which one do I shoot? They need to take these damn SP shotguns out of this fucking game, dude.
Are they good at anything?
I mean, they'll 2-shot somebody, but they're slow. You gotta, if you're really good with movement, I mean, it'll definitely beat a starter pistol, but you gotta be really good at movement.
No, please, no, thank you.
Yeah.
Just slap me like a hoe or something. Just, I want your money.
You gotta slap it, bop it, flip it, rip it, grip it,
Dump it,
lick it, spit it.
twist
If you do it right, it might, you might get to, you might make it drip it. Oh yeah, I'm like the Kool-Aid man.
We can get enough money to get another loadout.
Damn. This girl don't play. Only with my mouth.
Y'all don't put, you don't put anything on your rice? Like ketchup or something?
I put a little bit of soy sauce.
Put lime juice on it.
Lime juice.
Yeah, I take limes and squeeze them on it.
I've always put ketchup on mine. Mix it together.
I do it
What's
with all
up?
the Mexican food I eat. I just put lime juice on all of it.
I put mac and so my mama cooked in the crock pot. She cooked some cube steak and some rice and some mac and cheese. And I got hungry and I'm like, man, I don't really want to go to McDonald's right now. What we getting?
I thought she wanted another loadie.
I need my money. Yeah, give me your money. Money. Oh, too much money.
Buy UAV.
UAV.
I got a plate box. That almost killed the shit out of you.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go in this building and hide to check.
Are you going up top?
All those.
Well, Oh, they're dropping in.
Yep.
I'm on the way.
Bye bye.
Hitting you, AV.
Holy shit.
Should be good where I'm at. I'll throw spring mines down there. Yeah, there.
Oh my.
Yeah, the Renetti I've got is
Oh, hold
ass.
on.
Oh my. That was a little weird, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Either that's a bot or this guy can see through walls. Yeah, this guy's doing something extra, bro. He's yeah, he's hacking his ass off. He's using a AS Val and there's no recoil. When he jumped out from the wall, he was already directly aimed at me.
Brett, you change your batteries fast.
And I was not marked. Like he jumped out as fast as possible and was already shooting me.
I didn't see you, Mark, because I was looking for you. Bunny was the same way, and then I saw him move.
That's bullshit that people can get away with that. They're right here with us.
That was the best too long ever. I didn't have to do anything. Last time I lane white right.
These motherfuckers, bro. They picked up my guns and then killed me with them. Fucking cheating. They're in the building to your right there. Yeah, to your right, outside.
That's what happens when you look at
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, they're definitely doing the thing.
Don't come this way. Let me go. I know it's gonna be hard, but just let me go. Be like the back.
I mean, how pathetic do you have to be to cheat? To cheat at all, right? But to cheat in a casual mode is such a pathetic.
Yeah. I mean, because you're playing.
Like, you're not cheating. Like, I get the concept behind why some people cheat, because they feel like, oh, I need that little bit of edge.
I'm listening.
You know what I mean? Like, they need a little bit of an edge
Yeah.
to compete against certain people or whatever. But there's other people.
Do it. I would have done it like recently for ranked battle royale.
Yeah. And you're not going to do it like that, obvious either.
Yeah.
You might do like a light aimbot or like a maybe walls or whatever, but
So is it something like aimbot? Is it something like you just go to settings and do?
no. It's a software they download, and then it there's different kinds. There's like setting up cheats can be complicated. So people that rage hack usually don't know what they're doing, or they want to rage hack and be obvious. But people that cheat for real typically have it set up to where you couldn't even tell. Like aimbot is exactly what it sounds like, where when you pull your ADS button, it'll point directly at their head if you want to and not move off of it.
Wow.
And then there's other kinds of aimbot that no matter where you're shooting, your bullet will go to their person. Like, you ever seen that movie Wanted?
Yeah, whenever
Yeah. So imagine how they spin bullets. There's cheats that if you're on that person's screen at all they have to do is pull the trigger and the bullet will go to you magnetically. So they just point their gun at you and it looks like they're trying to, you know, they're good, but they're actually hitting you no matter what. And there's videos of people doing that in this game, so it's not like I was doing exactly what she's doing, like this right here earlier, and I got one shot at that motherfucker. No, she's not.
I was like, oh no.
She's enjoying a cookie.
Is it?
You got that this spice station or this one when y'all drop our loadout? Whatever you prefer.
Oh, she's just out there. So, I don't know if y'all tried them or if y'all have them, but they got these things by the colossal cookies, and they're about 6 inches long, and they're circle cookies, and there's 3 of them, and they're about an inch thick. They look like a steak.
Yeah.
So I gained weight.
When y'all come back, I'm gonna get where y'all are going and crash this thing.
I like it. Y'all know how short Asian people are?
In general, or do you have a particular one in mind?
Just like,
Because I know Yao Ming's like 7'8" or something, 7'11".
but like just an average old Asian.
I'd say
Like 5.
mid fives. Yeah, mid 5.
You think Godzilla was just a normal size lizard?
Well, I know a little bit about the kaiju universes, but I know in some of the movies he was tall enough to stand up in the ocean.
Yeah.
But I get the concept.
My question is, if he's tall enough to stand up in the ocean, how does he go into ocean to hide?
He just goes into the deeper waters. Because there's like
Or he could
shelves.
do a simple thing called crouch or sit down.
Or clone pushers. That's like,
Or lay down.
yeah. He'd be laying down for a long time. But that's like only 7% of the ocean has been discovered. Could you imagine?
I don't even think it's that much, honestly.
Is it like 7 or 5?
It's like 4 or 5%, something like that.
Yeah.
And not even just it. Not just been.
The buy station, plate box, and someone on you.
Like, we're not just talking about like, oh, that much of the ocean we have discovered, but like that's how much we've been able to see or map at all. It's crazy. They discover new species of animals all the time in the ocean.
Yeah, so they recently found Amelia Earnhardt's airplane in the
Yep. And they figured out it was operator error.
Poor lady.
They also discovered a giant squid for the first time. Like, yeah, like legit giant squid.
I knew there was a Kraken. Some kid in high school owes me money because of it. $2.
But the reason they said you couldn't find it before is until they reached, like, I can't remember how many meters long this one was.
It was like 11,000 something, probably.
Well, this one was like, it was like 20 meters long, which would make it like, what's a meter? 3.3 feet.
You shot from the side, Gray. That way. Come over that way.
Ah, damn it. Buy you back. But anyways, like 98% of this thing's body was totally translucent.
Like,
He's at the gas station.
thank you. Like, see-through.
Yeah, totally see-through.
That's like,
And it had like 50, 60 feet long tentacles.
Right here on me.
I got a pistol, son. You want damn something? I'll crawl to you.
He killed me with like 2 bullets. That's 3 of them. That's a whole team. Whole team.
Dude got me through the wall.
Zap, do not go there. Do not go there.
Yeah, that's the cheating guy. DaGraydest.
Sorry, I had to put my foot down with rope.
Yeah, I just watched his gun snap on me. He's aimed button hard.
That's okay. We just pop him in the head with a sniper and a pew. Funny, oh my god, I'm getting shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say it works in the air too.
What the world?
DaGraydest shot you.
Was the
Again.
Same, that's the same guy.
DaGraydest, that's his name.
What DaGraydest, that's it. I'm gonna tell my mom.
Yeah, they got me.
Yeah, that guy's headed to the bus station probably.
Yeah. Nothing I could do. They had me pinned. That was so stupid.
Much that I want to, I should play it.
Yeah, I have a hard rule that when I start running across people that are raid checking, I call it a night.
Guys,
Good night.
Appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Good night. I'm gonna hop off too. I'll see you later, buddy.
But
Yes, sir.
Good night, Gray.
Take it easy, buddy. Hold on, Rosie. I'll take you outside. All right, guys. So I appreciate y'all being here, watching the stream, man. For real. We have fun, dude. We have a blast, dude. It's nothing out of the ordinary for us to have some laughs and giggles. But on a more serious note, this game is in a really bad place right now. Real talk, dude. They broke the game with this update for season 4. So many bugs were introduced that weren't in the game before season 4. I mean, if you play this game, then you're fully aware of that. You don't need me to explain to you how many bugs were in the update. I had to totally delete the game from my console and reinstall just to get it to work at all. I even did a video on that a couple days ago about that was the fix, was you got to delete it so that all the files can be wiped and the game will stop reading the files with corrupted information. Which still didn't fix everything, but it did fix a lot. It did make the game run a lot better, run a lot smoother. It got rid of a lot of the cached memory and things like that. So, you know, if you're having issues with lagging or menus taking too long to load, you know, it doesn't feel as crisp or as responsive as you feel like it should be, maybe you ought to give that a try, man. When you get off the game for the day, go ahead and delete it totally. It just takes 10 seconds to delete everything, and then go ahead and go into your PlayStation, Xbox store, Steam, wherever you download your files, and re-download the game and have it installed, and then you can have your console go to sleep, and it will continue to download and install those files while you're away. And then when you start the game again, there it is. It's ready to go. It starts up, it reboots, and then you just have to turn it off. The game that is, not the console. Turn the game, close the game once and restart it so that it can do its update. Memory, cache memory, check in with the system. You all know what I'm talking about. When you get a new update, it says update requires restart. So you go through that. And the game's bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, I'm really, really glad I did it. But the fact that there were so many bugs in the game, there's so many issues, and we're still running into people like this DaGraydest guy that are actively fucking cheating, rage hacking. I mean, technically not rage hacking, just based off of, the definition of rage hacking. But oh, sorry, buddy. But he's definitely aimbotting. The guy was going hard, bro. Going hard for no reason. Matter of fact, we're gonna find this fucking guy real quick. This isn't even from this game. I don't know. See what I mean? Like, this is busted, dude. Like, what do you mean? I can't search for people I played with. I mean, I know that there's people that over-report, but they really should have. It should be more intuitive. It's hard to say, man. Maybe it'll be on there tomorrow. I don't know. But it is what it is, man. I can't change it by continuing to struggle through the game. So why even keep doing it, man? It's crazy. But we're going to be doing some daytime streams, some more daytime streams. So y'all go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit the thumbs up button for me if you don't mind. And be ready because we're doing some daytime streams. We're going to be playing some different games. In addition to the stream that we do for Call of Duty. So, like I said earlier, I appreciate you. I really do, guys. And we're not going to let these cheating ass toxic motherfuckers get us down. We're just going to call it a night, and then we're going to reevaluate the game plan tomorrow, and we're going to get in here and get some dubs. So with that being said, guys, y'all have a great night.